My name is William, and I spend way too much time thinking about why our brains sabotage our decisions. If you're someone who keeps making dumb choices late at night and regrets them in the morning, because look, this isn't about being lazy, it's not about lacking discipline, and it's definitely not because you're bad at self-control. Here's the thing, your brain is wired to betray you after 9 p.m. And once you understand why, everything starts to make sense. The big lie we tell ourselves. You probably think the problem is that you're tired. Like, of course I'm making bad decisions. I'm exhausted. But that's not actually the problem. Because tiredness doesn't explain why you can resist temptation all day and then completely fall apart at night. This is where psychology gets interesting. Your brain doesn't just get sleepy at night, it changes strategy, and not in your favor. Reason number 1, decision fatigue quietly hijacks your brain. Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain has a limited decision budget every day. From the moment you wake up, you're making choices: what to wear, what to say, what to ignore, what to focus on, when to hold back, when to push through. Each decision costs mental energy. By the time night hits, that budget is basically empty. Psychologists call this decision fatigue. And when decision fatigue sets in, your brain stops asking, "Is this a good idea?" and starts asking, "What feels easiest right now?" This is why late-night choices aren't thoughtful. They're lazy. Not lazy as in careless, lazy as in energy-conserving. Why it feels good at night. Your brain is exhausted, so it defaults to autoplay. One more scroll, one more episode, one more snack. No thinking required. Why it backfires the next day. You wake up having traded long-term well-being for short-term relief, and now you're starting the next day already depleted. Relatable example. All day you resisted distractions. Then, at night, Netflix asks, "Still watching?" And your brain goes, "Yes, please don't make me decide." Reason number 2, your brain switches from logic to emotion. During the day, your brain's planning system is active. It's rational, forward-thinking, patient. At night, that system powers down, and your emotional brain takes the wheel. This is where it gets really interesting. Your emotional brain doesn't care about tomorrow. It only cares about comfort right now. So after 9 p.m., decisions stop being logical and start being emotional. Why it feels good. Emotional decisions feel right in the moment. They feel earned. They feel justified. You're not thinking, "Is this good for me?" You're thinking, "I deserve this." Why it backfires. Morning you is logical again, and morning you has to deal with the consequences of emotional you. Relatable example. Late night texting. At night, this feels honest, vulnerable, necessary. In the morning, why did I send that? Same brain, different mode. Reason number 3, dopamine is running the show. Dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical, it's the anticipation chemical. It's what makes your brain chase stimulation. And at night, dopamine sensitivity goes up, while self-control goes down. That's a dangerous combination. Your brain becomes obsessed with novelty, reward, escapism. This is why scrolling feels impossible to stop at night. Each swipe promises something new.
And your brain
keeps saying,
just one more. Just one more.
Why it feels good. Dopamine gives you a tiny hit of excitement, not happiness, relief from boredom. Why it backfires. Dopamine doesn't satisfy. It keeps you chasing, so one scroll turns into 50. Relatable example. You open your phone to check one thing. 30 minutes later, you don't even remember what you were looking for. Reason number 4. Your brain thinks tomorrow is a different person. This one is sneaky. Psychologically, your brain treats future you like a stranger, especially at night. Your brain goes, "That's tomorrow me's problem." So you borrow energy, time, and focus from the future, without emotionally feeling the cost. Why it feels good. You get all the reward now, and none of the consequences yet. Why it backfires. Morning you is the one who pays, with less sleep, less focus, more frustration. Relatable example. Just one more episode, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Tomorrow arrives, and you're annoyed at yourself. Now you might be thinking, okay, but I just need more discipline. No, that's the trap. Because discipline relies on the exact brain systems that shut down at night. Willpower is weakest when you try to use it the most. So the solution isn't being stronger, it's being smarter. Actionable takeaways. How to outsmart your night brain. 1. Decide before 9 p.m. Make decisions earlier when your brain is rational. Night you should follow rules, not make them. 2. Add friction. Make bad decisions harder. Log out. Put devices away. Disable autoplay. 3. Reduce options. Fewer choices equals less decision fatigue. 4. Respect night brain. Late night is not the time for important choices. Protect yourself from yourself. Ending. Here's the most important thing to remember. Bad late-night decisions aren't a personal failure. They're a predictable brain pattern. Once you stop blaming yourself and start designing around your brain, everything changes. If this video made you feel uncomfortably seen, do 3 things. Hit subscribe, give this video a like, comment the worst late-night decisions suggest you've made, because trust me, you're not alone. And now, you're smarter than your 9 p.m. brain.